What's up guys, Jordan here with ZZ Diesel. I want to talk to you about a cool product spotlight. We do a lot of this in our shop. This is going to be for your 6.7 liter Cummins diesel engines. This is going to be the Banks Monster Ram intake that we do a lot of installs on. A lot of you guys out there may know that this is a big deal and a possible failure point on a lot of these engines. So what we're going to see here, this is the one from Banks, the Monster Ram intake. So this is actually the intake horn. So if we flip this over, the first feature here that we're going to notice in regards to the Banks versus your stock is the amount of surface area that you're going to have right here for more airflow. So this big airflow here on this side, as well as on the throttle side as well, which is going to improve your throttle response for one. The other side of that is it's going to reduce the increase of back pressure at the turbine. So it's going to give you more efficiency as well as throttle response. So just kind of going over what comes in the kit here. We have the intake plenum plate. This is a billet steel plate. You have your cylinder 1 fuel line. Just gives it more workaround for the bigger intake horn. Your gaskets here, as well as some of your harness extensions for you guys that have 13 to 18s. You'll need those. Earlier versions didn't come with those sensors, so you wouldn't need that. So one of the big failure points here is going to be this grid heater right here. So unlike your Power Stroke or Duramax platforms that operate with glow plugs in each cylinder, this grid heater system effectively takes the air out of the intercooler, brings it across, applies power to the grid heater right here, which heats that up and is assisting you in starting the vehicle in those cold temperatures and everything else. One thing that people don't think about is it's not really a matter of whether it's cold or hot. This is going to cycle every time you turn that key on. So the failure point is actually right underneath, and you'll see this bar right here. So as this heats up over time, the number of key cycles it goes through and heats up continuously, this stud right here with this nut is actually what starts to loosen apart, or it can actually shear off. And when that happens and it breaks off, it's going to be sucked into your intake plenum down into the number 6 cylinder, where it's going to cause you catastrophic engine failure. So that's going to rattle around in there. It can tear up, it can destroy your pistons, the heads, the valves, basically just destroying the engine. So this right here, this upgrade, is going to eliminate that failure prone point, which is a big deal for you guys. So this, I would say, would be one of the best upgrades you can do for your Cummins platform to alleviate you from having that issue. So right here in the engine bay, you see we've already removed this one. So you have your fuel rail right here, and this is where that standard intake plenum grid heater is going to go, basically the full length of the engine right there. And then your intake horn would sit here, connected down to where your intercooler piping comes in, and then goes right into that grid heater. So again, going back to the failure point there of where that grid heater fails and that bolt or nut will shear off, basically falling right down into that cavity right there. It can actually reach into any of the cylinders. Cylinder 6 just seems to be the most common, and that's where it's gonna get sucked right in there, falls down into your engine in one of those cylinders, rattles around, destroys the head of the piston, or those valves, or just causing catastrophic engine failure just bouncing around in there. Guys, this is a great preventative maintenance. This is definitely something I would tell you to do as early on as you can, because once that happens and there's not really a good symptom of when it's going to happen or how many key cycles it's going to take before that happens, it's kind of like the CP4 issues. It's going to be one of those things that just pops up out of nowhere. So this is definitely something that you want to do as a preventative measure to eliminate this completely. So going back over to the new Banks system, so I turn this intake horn around here, you'll see that there's a couple different ports. So for you guys that may have any kind of aftermarket sensors and everything, they've given you these optional ports here, which the kit also comes with these plugs. So if you don't have those aftermarket sensors, you can go ahead and plug those off. So the big one here and the change between the factory grid heater to this new bank system is basically going to be right here on the top. So this is where the new heater core or your heater coil rather, this is from Banks. It's a great design. It's going to go right down into there and screw in, and that's actually what's going to supply you with that heating element. This kit will also come with a plug should you wish to plug that off and not use that heater element. So this one that we're showing you here today is actually powder coated in black. They come in 3 options. So you can get the raw where it's not powder coated. You can get special powder coating or powder coat it yourself if you wish. It also comes in red. This option that we showed you today is for the 13 to 18 years. They do offer these kits for the earlier generations. The typical install time for someone who's never done this, you're probably looking at about 6 hours roughly to do something like this and to get it assembled. So give us a call. We do a lot of these in our service facility. We'll get you helped out, get this taken care of so you can have that peace of mind. You don't have to worry about this being a catastrophic failure to you. 800-749-0688.